Greetings and salutations, everybody. This is Warpath Extreme. I am back with another video, and I hope you have enjoyed my review on Super Bowl 53. But right now, I'm gonna give you a look at my WWF Coliseum video VHS collection. Now, keep in mind, I don't have all of them. I don't have all the releases because some of them are expensive and very rare. But I got most of it I can get my hands on. I will tell you that much. So, by the way, this video will be put into 3 different parts. Part 1. Here in part 1, I'm going to be focusing on the clamshell / big box releases. Part 2, I'm going to be focusing on the slipcover ones, and then part 3 will be 1-hour cassettes from Coliseum video. That will be in part 3, including ones like the Immortal Hulk Hogan and Inside the Steel Cage, greatest steel cage matches ever, and highlights of WrestleMania, etc. You'll see those in part 3 coming up in the future. But here we are at part 1, and now we're going to get started with the clamshells / big boxes. So, here we go. Before I get started, let me tell you something. These tapes are in order by catalog number, by the way. Just let y'all know. Alright, now let's get started. The first Coliseum home video VHS that was released is Wrestling's Bloopers, Bleeps, and Bodyslams, featuring Captain Lou Albano hitting one of the wild Samoans, rather if it's Alpha or Sika, with a wooden oak chair back in late 1983. The world's most entertaining sport. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. And yes, this VHS is from 1985, and the catalog number is WF001. It's the World Wrestling Federation wrestlers and its zaniest moments. You'll see Mr. Fred Blassie as well as Mr. Captain Lou Albano, and Johnny V, Luscious Johnny V, played Mr. Lonely Hearts. Also the Pie Fight of the Century, Uno Vachon, with Paul in the wedding of Paul the Butcher Vachon, and where you see Captain Lou Albano has gas. Oh my God, though it's not my most favorite Coliseum video. Only because it doesn't have a lot of wrestling in it. It's just laughter. But I do intend to keep this cassette just to add to my collection. It's also on the WWE Network as well, with some of the Coliseum video programmings. They're on the WWE Network, so let you know there. Here is what this tape looks like with the sticker label and the end label. Alright, next tape I got is Hulkamania, the very first volume of Hulkamania, the best of Hulk Hogan. Yes, it is by the catalog, according to the catalog number, it's WF002. Anyway, here's the front, the spine, and the back. Yes, you will see Hulk Hogan in the Minneapolis Massacre against Dr. D. David Schultz. You also see Hulk Hogan in 2 big matches against the Iron Sheik, not the Iron Sheik, Big John Studd, especially in a steel cage. And yes, you will also see, the Iron Sheik from January 23rd, 1984, the day Hulkamania was born. And yes, you'll also see Greg the Hammer Valentine challenge Hulk Hogan for the title as well, the WWF title, and from the Philadelphia Spectrum. Also, Hulk Hogan makes Python protein shakes. You also see Vince McMahon in an exclusive interview with Hulk Hogan as well. Not again. Sticker label, end label. Next VHS is WF003, the best of the WWF Volume 1, featuring Superfly Jimmy Snuka on the cover. Front, the spine, and yes, it's WF001 as the catalog number says. And the back, on the right, you see a picture of, on the left, you will see a picture of Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, and on the right is a picture of Wendy Richter and Cyndi Lauper. Yes, you will see Wendy Richter end the 27-year reign of the Fabulous Moolah as Women's Champion. Also, Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant together against Big John Studd, Dick Murdoch, and Adrian Adonis. And also, Hulk Hogan and Mean G. Okerlund against Mr. Fuji and George the Animal Steele, among others. I don't have to give you all the information because that would make the video much longer. We better keep moving. Sticker label, end label. Next one is WrestleMania, the very first WrestleMania from March 31st, 1985, featuring Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. On the cover, they made WWF history against Roddy Piper and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Front, spine. Oh, there's the back. Yeah, there's a list of all the matches. Indeed. You also see Andre the Giant in a $15,000 body slam match against Big John Studd. Unfortunately, this VHS is not in the best condition. The tape is a bit damaged in some parts. It got spliced prior to the last match, too. Anyway, here's the sticker label, end label. Hold on a sec, folks. Next VHS is WF005, the WWF's most unusual matches, where you will see tons of great wrestling action. You will see some unusual events. So it was taking place on a single card. An all-girl battle royal, a Texas tornado match, a lumberjack match, an Indian strap match featuring Chief Jay Strongbow, a six-man tag team featuring the late great Haystacks Calhoun, and of course a cage match featuring Superfly Jimmy Snuka and the Magnificent Morocco for the Intercontinental title, and also a traditional men's battle royal as well. And many more. Front, the spine, and the back. Sticker label, and it's missing an end label. It doesn't, though it does not have a print date anyway. Like every other WWF Coliseum home video release, they usually do not have print dates. No biggie. No biggie at all. And the next VHS is WF007. The best of the WWF Volume 2, featuring Mr. Fuji on the cover, with a nerve hole on his opponent. Front, spine, the back. Where you'll see Dick Murdoch and Adrian Adonis' winning of the Tag Team Championship against Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas. Also some midget wrestling, as well as Chief Jay Strongbow in action, as well as Killer Kowalski, Pedro Morales, losing the Intercontinental title to the magnificent Don Morocco, and in the changing of the tag team titles from Tony Garea and Rick Martel to the devious one, Mr. Fuji and Mr. Saito. And also, Mean Gene Okerlund performs his own cover of Little Richard's Tutti Frutti. Mona Rudy. Sticker label, end label. Our next one is WF010, WF010, of course. The best of the WWF Volume 3, featuring the Battle Royal for $15,000 or whatever it is. Front, the spine, and the back. Featuring Roddy Piper and Jimmy Superfly Snuka on the cover. I don't have to tell you all the matches, but you can pause to see the matches. Go ahead and pause it if you can. All right. Sticker label, end label. And yes, it's also, this tape is also from '85 as well. No point intended. Next VHS is the best of the WWF Volume 4. And the catalog number is WF113. Front, the spine, the back, yes. Featuring Andre the Giant and Big John Studd on the cover, as well as King Kong Bundy with a headlock. Sticker label, missing an end label, and there's no print date. Next tape I got is, but what the catalog number says, WF018. That is Grudge matches, featuring the WrestleMania main event between Hogan and Mr. T against Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper. Also, Tito Santana and Greg Valentine in the steel cage, and many more. There's the spine, the back, sticker label, the end label. I don't mind telling you folks, it is going to be this might be a very long video, longest video on my channel, of course, if I keep talking and showing you everything about the tape. Anyway, next tape I got, the next tape in my collection in part 1 is catalog number WF019. That is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. You'll see him in matches against Greg the Hammer Valentine, Brutus Beefcake, Macho Man Randy Savage, the Magnificent Morocco, and more. Front, spine, the back. Sticker label, end label. Next VHS is WrestleMania 2, the event that was innovative and came from 3 locations: Long Island, New York, Chicago, Illinois, and good old LA, the City of Angels. And of course it was jam-packed with celebrities, and also Hulk Hogan and King Kong Bundy in a cage, a battle royal with WWF and NFL stars, and a boxing match with Mr. T and Roddy Piper. Front, the spine, the back. And the catalog number is WF021. And here is a custom sticker label right there, the Maxell blank tape sticker label. It says WrestleMania 2. And 3/4 of the original end label was torn off. But at least it still shows the event. That's that. No, that's not that. That's all I have to say to that. Moving on to the next tape. This one is catalog number WF02027. The best of the WWF Volume 8. Front, spine, the back. Yeah, you will see Pedro Morales against Adrian Adonis, and of course Pat Patterson and Lou Albano. Also Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Jake the Snake Roberts, among others. Yes, also featuring the Hart Foundation and the Killer Bees. Sticker label, no print date, and no end label. Next VHS is catalog number WF034. That is the best of the WWF Volume 10, featuring Roddy Piper cross-bodying the Magnificent Morocco. Front, the spine, and the back. Keep in mind, this is one of the rarest Coliseum videos I've ever owned. Normally, this VHS, the price is on eBay and on Amazon is pretty high if they are available for sale. Like $100. But this one I only got for like $25. Sticker label, end label. Next one is catalog number WF043, and that is the Ken Patera story. This, by the way, is in a custom hard case with the original artwork. It's not an original clamshell case, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Front, the spine, the back. Yeah, this one takes you behind the incredible story of Ken Patera, how he ended up in jail thanks to the influence of Bobby the Brain Heenan. You'll see him in wrestling matches as well. Sticker label, end label. That's all the WWF clamshell VHSs I have. Now time to move on to the oversized big box releases I own. And that is, of course, WF078. WrestleMania VI. The Ultimate Challenge, featuring Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior on the cover. Front, spine, other spine, the top, and the back. Once again, featuring Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior, and also featuring the American Dream Dusty Rhodes and Sapphire, and the Macho King Randy Savage and Sensational Queen Sherry, Jake the Snake Roberts, the $1 Million Man, Demolition, and Haku and Andre the Giant. Back during that time, they were known as the Colossal Connection. Sticker label, no print date. Unfortunately, this VHS of my copy of WrestleMania VI is not in the best condition. It's completely damaged throughout most of the opening of the tape. But I don't mind keeping that because it is rare. No doubt about it, it is rare. Next VHS I have for Coliseum video, which is also damaged in a couple of parts, is, let's see, WF083. SummerSlam 1990, The Heat Returns, featuring the Ultimate Warrior, Ravishing Rick Rude and Bobby the Brain Heenan, Earthquake, Dino Bravo and Jimmy Hart, and the Immortal Hulk Hogan on the cover. Front, the spine, other spine, the top, and the back. Vertical ink label, excuse me. No print date. Next one is WF086. The 1990 Survivor Series, Survival to the Fittest. Featuring the team of Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Tugboat, Hulk Hogan, and the Big Boss Man known as the Hulkamaniacs. And the Warriors. The Ultimate Warrior, the Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich, and the Legion of Doom, Hulk and Animal known as the Warriors. Front, spine, other spine, the top, and the back. Sticker label, vertical ink label, no print date. Next one is cut and trimmed into a clamshell style rental case, and that is WF088, the 1991 Royal Rumble, Every Man for Himself. Front, the spine, the back. Yeah, the Coliseum video version, there was a match that was edited out, and that was the Mountie versus Coco Beware. You still get to see Sergeant Slaughter and the Ultimate Warrior for the WWF title. Also, a father and son team of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes against Ted DiBiase and Virgil. The Rockers, Shawn Michaels and Marginetti against the Orient Express and the Barbarian. versus the Big Boss Man, and of course the Royal Rumble match itself. Sticker vertical ink label, and the Hollywood Video and label as well. Rental sticker. To tell you the truth, this tape is also damaged, but it even got spliced at the Hulk Hogan interview prior to the Royal Rumble. But at least it still plays. Next VHS is WF092, and that is the second annual Battle of the Superstars, with Roddy Piper and Mr. Perfect double clotheslining each other. Front, spine, other spine, top, and the back. Yeah, you will see the Bushwhackers, the Nasty Boys, Sergeant Slaughter, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the British Bulldog, and the Legion of Doom, and many more. So many more. The vertical ink label, no print date. By the way, Sean Mooney hosted the second annual Battle of the WWF Superstars. However, our next VHS was hosted by the Macho Man Randy Savage, and that is WF093 Wrestlefest 91. Front with Greg the Hammer Valentine, hip tossing Rick Martel, or whoever it is. The spine, other spine, the top, and the back. Yes, it even has an exclusive profile. Also, Brutus the Barber Beefcake gives you grooming tips. And many more. Vertical sticker vertical ink label, no print date. Next VHS is one of my all-time favorite WWF pay-per-views, and that is WF095, and that is SummerSlam 1991. Featuring the Macho Man Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth, the wedding reception in the match made in heaven. Also, in bonus includes exclusive footage that was never been televised on pay-per-view involving the wedding reception, and you will see how it ended in a very scary way with Jake Roberts and The Undertaker. Front, spine, other spine, the top. Oh, yeah, there's the back. Featuring the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan on the cover. The match made in hell. These two battled Sergeant Slaughter, Colonel Mustafa, a.k.a. the Iron Sheik, and General Adnan. 3-on-2 handicap tag team showdown with Sid Justice, a.k.a. Psycho Sid, as the guest referee. Ink label, no print date. This pay-per-view also had Bret the Hitman Hart, and Mr. Perfect in the Intercontinental title match, one of the greatest Intercontinental title matches of all time as well. Next VHS is WF100. That is the 1992 Royal Rumble. featuring the first and only Royal Rumble with a WWF Championship belt at stake, because it was vacant. Front, the spine, oh, it's upside down. Spine, other spine, the top, and the back. Vertical ink label. No print date. No print date at all. As usual. Alright, 3 more to go. We'll be done. Next one is WF103. And that is Crunch Classics. Hosted by Roddy Piper. This one, alongside with some of the other Coliseum video releases I've shown you in this video, is also on the WWE Network, by the way. Including this one. Front, spine, other spine, the top, and the back. Also gives you a profile on Roddy Piper. Also, you also see him in a couple of matches, including against the Mountie and the late Adrian Adonis at WrestleMania 3, etc. Vertical ink label, no print date. As usual. Next one is my new favorite pay-per-view, and that is WF0107, and that is SummerSlam 1992, 83,000 plus strong jam to Wembley Stadium in London, England for SummerSlam 1992, the first international SummerSlam, where the Ultimate Warrior and the Macho Man Randy Savage collided for the World Wrestling Federation title, as well as the Hitman and the Intercontinental title against the British Bulldog, and many more. Front, the spine, other spine, the top, and the back. Yes, it is a good pay-per-view. Really enjoyed this. I got this for Christmas recently, just over a month and a half ago. Vertical ink label, excuse me. No print date. Alright, one more. That is WF108 Rampage 1992. Where you will see matches, where you will see a special 40-man battle royal, as well as a profile. You'll also see the feature matchup with the Ultimate Warrior and the Undertaker against the Berserker at Papa Shango. Also some beauty tip. Also tips involving makeup and many more. Front, with the Ultimate Warrior on the cover. The spine. Other spine. The top. And the back. Vertical ink label, and no print date. Oh, by the way, this one also has trivia. Also gives you a trivia test as well. Well, that concludes part 1 of my Coliseum video VHS collection that I own. Stay tuned for part 2, and I'll show you the slipcovers. But before I go, let me remind you to don't forget to like or dislike the video, subscribe if you have not already, turn on notifications, and leave a comment down below. And also check out my WrestleNick channel on Dailymotion and follow me from there. So until next time, this is Warpath Extreme saying, keep the war going.